Here you go. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Guys, I'm sorry it took me so long, but I actually thought somebody came in my house and got it, but I left it in the car up under my seat. And this is it right here, the little Bose thing set. And I'm about to take this over to my daughter because I don't listen to music in my ear. I always listen to the Bluetooth music out loud. And I don't never listen to the music in my ear. I used to, but I found out later in life when you get older, you wonder why you can't hear because you used to listen to music, loud music. And my daughter, she loves all type of music, and so I'm gonna take it to her so while she on the train, she can charge her phone up real good and listen to her music. So I'm gonna start and get some gas and stuff like that. And because she said she was off today, so I'm gonna stop over there and go see her. And yeah, see what she doing. I'm finna go get me some gas. I'm gonna go buy me some gas. Go down Herschel Road and go get me some gas and head her way. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. She did that. Yes, honey. Are y'all ready for the Super Bowl? Are y'all ready for the Super Bowl? I might watch it. I don't know. Because I got to get up early in the morning. I got to get up around 3:45 in the morning. Get ready for work. So, I don't know. I might watch some of it. Watch the halftime. Because it started at 6. So, I know it'll probably be over with, what? 6:30, 6, 7, 8. Probably about 8 or 9. Depends on if they don't go in overtime. Then the half show. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And I need to really clean my car. So if it's nice and hot and sunny tomorrow when I get off work, I'm gonna run to the bank, take care of some business so I could pay my rent and stuff. And yeah, I know it. And I notice every time it be the Super Bowl, do y'all ever notice always a sunny day, like a spring day? It's actually like a spring day here in Georgia. It's a beautiful day to be in your yard, raking your leaves up and all of that. Oh, somebody got the house I was looking at. Oh, they got it. I really want me a house, y'all. Right now, I'm living in a tile house. But I really want a house, and I'm going to pray for it. You know, the Bible, God said, ask and you should receive. And everything that I ask God for, guys, He have blessed me with it. And I've been through a lot of situations. Like 2018, I had a stroke, several minute stroke, until I had swelling on my brain. I had to have surgery. I had to go through my back and get the swelling off my brain. I had to learn how to walk again. I had to learn how to talk a little bit because I was having a slurred speech, and sometimes I have it now. I had to take medication for my legs. I had to take medicine for having seizures and several minute strokes. So I'm on a lot of medication. Then when I went back to work, which I was on on that company for 20 years, almost 20 years. And they laid me off of work last year. Right after I had my stroke, September, October, November, December, January, February, 5 months later, they laid me off. And that's why I tell people there's no job out there. It's a secure job. It's a job. I have learned over the years that you just have a job to pay your bills. But what we have to learn is to save our money and start spending our money on unnecessary stuff that we just want, and just get the stuff that we need and save our money. Start saving our money. You know, it's okay to go out to eat maybe once or twice out the month. That's okay. But most of the time, just cook your food. Just cook your food at home. Cook your take your lunch, and cook it and take it to work. Because I know people that goes out and eat every day and go, and I have catch myself doing that sometimes. I'm like, wait a minute, I got food at home. Let me, like the other day, I said, I got food at home. I ain't finna go get nothing to eat. I got plenty of food at home. I go right in my deep freezer and pull something out and cook it. I know sometimes we'll be tired, but it could be something very simple. You can scramble an egg, or throw some sausage in the oven and something like that, and just eat a sausage and egg sandwich. As long as you're eating something. But going out every day because you don't want to cook or whatever come on, baby. Whatever the situation is, just cook. Just cook. And you found a lot of time when we eat out a lot, I found out that I get real sick when I eat out. My stomach don't hold certain food. Now, the older I get, I get real sick. But if I just cook my own food and stuff, I don't get sick like that. I don't get sick at all. But if I sit here and just sit here and go out to eat every day, at my stomach, I get sick. I throw up my food. I get sick. And I just found myself at the best thing to do. And it's so much stuff that is contaminated nowadays in the meat and stuff. And a lot of times they do with how people handling it. The meat, it have to do with people's hands are not clean. And a lot of those chicken factories, when they kill those chickens and cut them up and just send them out to those to different stores or warehouse or whatever and stuff. My mom told me years ago how they used to do those chicken. They drop them on the floor. They just take just plain water, rinse them off, and throw them over there. And I'm like, oh. And for a long time when I was a child, my mama she had to start cooking chicken. Because she used to see how they did the chicken. She started cooking chicken. But later on, you know, we started back eating chicken. It just, you got to be very careful. Wash your meat real thoroughly. And the best thing to do is get you some of that Bragg apple cider vinegar and wash all of your meat. Wash even your steaks, chicken, all of that. Take a little of the apple cider vinegar and some water. Let it sit there and wash all that stuff off that meat. Because different people's hands be handling it. And some people be with the flu or virus and stuff like that, and you wonder why sometimes when you eat and you just feel sick. And a lot of times because where the meat is handled. And I just make sure I just be very, very careful how I handle them when I'm handling the meat when I'm cooking and all of that stuff, because There's so much stuff going on in this world, and we just got to be careful. And not trying to jump off of the subject, but when I had my stroke in 2018, and I realized I was stressed out due to a lot of stuff that was going on in my past. I was worrying about just everyday stuff I was just worrying about. And once I had that stroke and realized I could have died today or tomorrow, and like my mom used to say, tomorrow ain't promised to you. They're right. Tomorrow ain't promised to you. And that's why I woke up and have to realize, tomorrow is not promised to you. You just got to take day by day, do the right thing, and make sure you are following God, not man. My pastor used to always say, follow God, not man. He said, a lot of y'all follow man and not God, and you wonder why you in certain situations. And that's true. When I had my stroke, I woke up, and I have to realize tomorrow ain't promised to you. And that's why I don't take each day when I wake up, I thank God. Every time I get a blessing, I thank God. I cry and thank God, because he didn't have to do that for me, or he don't have to do it for anybody. And I tell people all the time, I'm just thankful. I'm just so thankful that I have a God that listens to me when I'm hurting and when I'm in pain. My God is listening to me, and he knows what I need as a person. He knows what I need as a person. And I don't go to church every Sunday because the way I work, I have to be at my job at 6:30 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I miss church. But what I do pick up biblical Bibles, inspirational quotes and stuff, and I read them. And that's what get me through my day, each day, every day. That's what, when I wake up in the morning, I always say, thank you, Lord. When I put food on my table, thank you, Lord. And when I pray for my family, my boyfriend, my friends. I pray for them too. You know, they don't know that I'm doing it, but I do, because I know sometimes when we start talking to each other, I found out they have financial situations just like I have financial, and we talk about it. I was like, I'm not ashamed. We all is in this world living check by check, day by day. And the only thing we trying to do is make good and take care of our family. And that's all we trying to do. And where the world's going today, and with our president that's in the office, his concern is not for the American people. His concern is really to me, and this is my opinion. I could be wrong, but so far a lot of people agree with me when we have this political conversation. A lot of time, I think he just want to take care of his family. He want to make sure his family is well taken care of, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, if you talk about make America great, that's what you need to be doing. Making America great. Don't take people's Social Security that people work for all their life, and then you want to take their Social Security and you want to play with it. And people like me that would be turning 53 years old in March, and you want to take my Social Security when I get ready to hit my 60s, you want to take my Social Security and you want to play with it, and you think I'm supposed to continue working to 70? Hell to the now. Like I tell my boyfriend, you already in your 60. I'll be applying for my shit early. I don't trust nothing that the government do, because so far people who've been working till they almost 67, 69, they found out the more they've been dragging along, they don't get, I forgot how they don't get a lot of something they were telling me. But I said, I need to look into it, because if that's the case, I'm gonna be the smart one. I'm gonna get mine when I turn 62 early, and I'll just be working somewhere part-time, and still be adding to my But I'm not finna be no damn 69, 70 years old. Hell no. I'm done. I started working when I was in high school. And now I'm 53 and I'm tired. And I could just imagine these young folks, how they be them, oh, I'm so tired, baby. You ain't scratched the surface yet. Baby, you still got some years to work. Because I put 10 more years, I'll be 63. So if I put 12, I'll be 65. So I got 12 more damn years to work. And the only thing I can tell everybody, how just what your car's gonna save your coins. Just save your coins. I hope I did not pass Polar Spring. I call it Poplar Spring, but they say it's Polar Spring. No, here you go. Because I promised her. They got, it's Polar. They call it Poplar. Poplar. It's Polar. It's Pop. And I need to put some gas in this car. Gas in this car. I hope she's at home. Because if she's not, I'm not going to leave this with nobody. Because they are, well, for God, she got it. Or she'll say, no, I didn't get it. No. So I hope she's here. And he acted like he was gonna turn. People just drive crazy now. I don't know why. They just be driving crazy and stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to stop talking because I'm looking at some kind of stuff in the, I don't know, in the street. And now they're not even at the damn house. That's the shit that I'm talking about. Okay, let me see. She's not at the house. Okay, y'all. Hold on, y'all.